Do you want a room tour? Do you want a room tour? Do you want a room tour? Well, that's it. That's my room tour. No, just kidding. The real room tour is coming up right after these opening credits. Hola everybody, Vince here. Thanks for tuning into this video. This video is going to be on feet and how you can maintain them. No, just kidding. This video is Tour My Room 2011. Yes, it's that time of year again where I show you my room and the changes and updates I made to it since my last Tour My Room video, which was Tour My Room 2010, which can be found right here by clicking this annotation or by going to the description and finding the video link there. As you know, in my room, I have my little office area and my little bed area. Note the bed. And basically this video will focus on my little office area. So let's just get on to the video by taking a look at the new shelves that I got this past January. Yeah, January. That's when I got these shelves. So the story behind these shelves, I bought them online. They're from IKEA, and they're called the IKEA floating shelves. So basically, they're called the floating shelves because you don't see any brackets underneath these shelves. They're essentially floating. So how this works is basically the shelf includes a little rail. You screw in the rail and then you insert the actual shelf, this shelf, into the rail and you screw it, you tighten the shelf with the screw into the rail. And so that's basically how these shelves work. They're floating. Woohoo! And I got this because they look so simple and they look very nice and I like black. Alright, so that's the two IKEA floating shelves. But what's in them? You might be asking. What's sitting atop of these shelves? Well, let me show you. Let's start with this thing right here. What is this thing, you might be asking? Well, it's a red lamp. Yeah, a red lamp from IKEA that I acquired from my sister 3 years ago that was sitting in the closet. And I didn't have any space in my old setup to display this. And so, now that I have these two shelves, I have the space. This isn't plugged into any wall socket because the nearest wall socket is all the way down here where the computer is hooked up, and so this lamp is mainly here for display purposes only. Alright, now let's take a look at my collection of watches. Let's start off with this one. This is my Casio watch. I like this watch very much because it has a digital display as well as an analog display for the time. This was my daily watch up until December 2010, and I'll show you the next watch, which is my new daily watch. This is the Phosphor e-ink watch. And this is my new daily watch. It uses e-ink displays, the same technology used in e-ink readers, and e-book readers. And I like this watch very much, so it's my new daily watch. So let's go back to the next watch that we skipped. This is the Casio, same brand as this one. This is a Casio calculator watch. My sister got this for me in Christmas 2007. And to be honest, I haven't worn it since then because I've always thought that this was a very geeky watch and that the kids would make fun of me at school. But the kids make fun of me at school anyway, so I'm going to wear it tomorrow. No, just kidding. You want to know why I'm kidding? Because there's no school tomorrow. It's Saturday. No, just kidding. Alright, next watch. This is my Skaggs watch that my dad got me at Costco. I wear it during like formal events, whenever I'm invited to formal events, which is never. So that's my formal watch. I like to call my formal watch. And the next three watches. I'm saying, whoa, you got 3 identical watches in 3 colors? Well, no. These are basically wristbands. All of these are wristbands for my iPod Nano 6th generation. And basically, with the iPod Nano 6th gen, you probably already know that you can turn your iPod Nano into a watch with the many cases available that let you do that. And I got 3 of these cases. They're the Incipio Link cases, LINQ. And I got these 3 colors because I like blue, I like white, and I like black. And I interchange them each time I choose to wear my iPod Nano as a watch. Alright, let's stand up on my computer chair. And note, this chair has wheels, so if the video shakes, then it's not my fault. Alright, Next up, we have the PowerMat wireless charging system. I rarely use this as well, so it's mainly here for display purposes, but I did a video on this. If you want to watch that video, you can click on this annotation. Next up, we have a San Francisco knick-knack thing that my sister got me when she went there last month. And we have some mini papers that have been with me for 5 years now, and I've only used that much. I don't use them anymore because I use sticky notes for Windows 7, and you can click on this annotation to watch that video. Next up is my Philippines mug that one of my relatives got me from the Philippines. Pilipino, sa isip, salita, at sa gawaw. What does that mean? I have no idea. Alright. Next up, the Philippines flag and 3 Beanie Babies. You might be saying, Vince collects Beanie Babies. Well, the story behind this is when we first got our first computer back, I think it was 9 years ago, we had a desk, and these 3 Beanie Babies were sitting atop that desk because it had a hutch. And so I wanted to bring back these Beanie Babies and put them atop my desk on these shelves. That's basically the story on that. I remember telling you about this last year in my Tour of My Room 2010 video. I found this on the floor at school with part of it being ripped off, and I want to display it to always remember the idiots at my school. And this thing, which I got in the Philippines when I went there 2 years ago. I don't know what it represents, but it's a cool looking piece. And the next thing, I talked about it last year as well. It's the Philippines tricycle, main way of transportation in the Philippines. And I also said that if we had these in America, we could reduce a ton of greenhouse gases in the air. But since Americans are lazy, we're not going to do that. Alright, so that's the first shelf. Mission complete. Now the second shelf. I like to call this shelf my wood shelf because most of the items on here are made out of wood. So let's get started with this. What is this? It's a puzzle piece. It's a wooden puzzle piece game type thing. There's 6 puzzles, and basically they come assembled, and basically what you do is disassemble them and solve them. But I haven't done that yet. Or yeah, I did. I disassembled them and I solved all of them within minutes. No, just kidding. I haven't disassembled them yet because if I did, I wouldn't be able to solve them. So yeah. So mainly they're here for display purposes, like that lamp. Alright, and then I have another wooden puzzle. And here are my keys. Here's my car key for my Mercedes-Benz 2000. No, just kidding. This is an iPod charger for when your battery runs out on the go. You can just lift that up and charge your iPod, and it gives it some juice. Cool product from Mophie, and it's even a light too. It's an LED light. Alright, that's awesome. Next we have my wallet, where I keep my millions of dollars. No, just kidding. If I open it, there'd probably be like 10 flies that would fly out. Alright, so this piece. This is new. The story behind this is my uncle went to the Philippines in October 2010. And he got me this piece. It's a really nice piece. It was handmade in the Philippines. And it said Vince. Or it says Vince. And then I remember thinking, this is such a nice piece that I want my full name on one of these. And I asked my uncle to get me one of these when he returned, when was it? 3 months later. Was it 3 months? Yeah, 3 months later in January. And I asked him to get me one with my full name on it. And he did. And I like to thank him for that again. So that's the story behind this piece. And it even has a little place to hold pens. LED panel, which was given to me by my online friend Tyler Black. You can watch my review on this product by clicking in this annotation right here. Next up, we have a little fishy made out of wood from the Philippines. And we have 3 boxes. There's a large one, a medium one, and a small box. There's some dice in there, receipts in here, and bracelets, and a Van sticker that I got with my shoes. Oh, and this thing, it's a harmonica. Let's play. Name that song. If you name that song, if you're the first person that commented on the title of that song, I will give you a prize of a smile. Alright, so that completes the shelf tour. Now let's get on to the main event and look at my new desk. Yes, This desk is 2 times larger than my previous desk that I had last year. And if you remember last year, I had dual monitors. Yes, I had dual monitors, but they were separated. One was on one desk, and one was on this desk. And basically, I had dual monitors, but they weren't together. But now they are. I also have a TV, a 19-inch TV. You might remember my last year's tour, and I had a gigantic CRT TV here. It was a 26-inch CRT TV, and this is a 19-inch LCD TV. A super thin TV from Vizio. You gotta see this. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Anyways, this is a 19-inch Vizio TV. Let's turn it on. Let's see what Vince watches. What do I watch? What is that show? Webbiest week ever? Oh, it's Nickelodeon. Woohoo! I love Nickelodeon. Alright. And since this is a smaller TV, and a TV without a stand, a little stand like the monitors have, I decided to get a stand on eBay that would raise my TV 2 inches so that it would have the same height with my dual monitors. And so, if you look back, you can see that the height's just about identical. And this stand also has a little compartment where you can put papers and stuff that you want to put under your TV, etc., etc. And it basically gives you space that you would have had if you didn't have that TV on the desk. So I'm really grateful for this extra space that I have. Next, we have my iPad, sorry. Very awesome. I love using this thing for games and apps and web browsing. Ooh, I have a new email. Let's see. Oh, it's an eBay email. Huh, cool. Alright, so that's my iPad in a in-case book convertible jacket case. I think that's what it's called, but it's from In-Case, and it's a really cool case, leather, and I love it. Not an iPad 2, the original iPad. Here's my iPhone dock. It's a universal dock, but I use it for my iPhone, which I am using to record this video right now. My Lenovo system, which is awesome. That's my Lenovo system. Right here is my 4-year-old keyboard and mouse, a Microsoft Desktop Set 6000. And there's the receiver for the keyboard and mouse. Here's my Brookstone Bob. I did a review on this. You can click on this annotation to watch the video. Wow, I'm pimping everything out today. Alright, here are my coasters from the Philippines. There's 6, and some plastic coasters that I stole from Olive Garden. Behind there you see my center speaker. Oh, it's dusty. Oh, I got a dust. Anyways, that's my center speaker. Alright, next up, my Newton's Cradle. Newton's Cradle. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That's Newton's third law of motion. You can watch the video right here by clicking the annotation. Oh, and my Samsung C01U. How great is this product? This is 3 years old now. I got it in 2008, and this is the microphone I use to record my videos. And you can watch my Samsung C01U review here by clicking this annotation, or you can watch how to properly place your condenser microphone by clicking this annotation. Alright, next up we have my lamp. Alright, next up we have my printer sitting atop a TV dinner tray stand. When I got this laptop, which I'll tell you about in a minute, the printer used to sit here before I got this laptop. And so when I got this laptop, I had to move my printer. So I got a $8 TV tray. What's it called? A TV tray table. There you go. A TV tray table from Target. It's black, and that's where the printer sits atop now. Oh, and I forgot to tell you about these LED globes. These were in my last storeroom videos, but they were on this little desk. So those are my LED globes. I have 2. Awesome. Alright. So now, with this little desk, this is my HP ProBook 4420S. And I won this in a scholarship contest. So basically I had to write an essay about reducing your carbon footprint by using the bus service here in Nevada. And it was sponsored by the RTC bus service here in Las Vegas and Coca-Cola. And I had one of the top 40 essays out of the 270 high school seniors that signed up for this contest. And yeah, I'm very grateful that they gave this to me. I got this actually last week on the 14th of April, and it's a really nice machine. It's my first machine with the Pro operating system on it. I've usually had home editions for Windows. I had Windows XP Home Edition and Windows Vista Home Edition and Windows 7 Home Edition on this desktop, but this one has Windows 7 Pro Professional. So I love this laptop, and I'm very grateful that I won it, and I want to thank Coca-Cola and the RTC bus service here in Las Vegas. It's sitting atop Targus Chill Hub. So basically this is a laptop cooler fan, and on the back of the laptop cooler fan is a USB hub, a built-in USB hub. So that's awesome. Up we have my bamboo plant that I got in 2009. This one unfortunately died 3 days ago, and so I'm going to buy a new bamboo plant pretty soon to replace this empty pot. Here's my home phone. Let's talk about this. This is a Tix clock inspired by Chris Pirillo. Basically, you can tell the time with this Tix clock. So right now it's 5:21, and you can watch the video about my Tix clock here by clicking this annotation. Okay, what next? I show you my computer. Yeah, let me show you what's in these shelves or these drawers. I have screwdrivers and pens, cloths here, tape, screwdrivers, more cloths. Omni Cleans from Radtech, great product. I have a bag of cloths here. See, I told you I'm OCD. Philippines flag, Apple stickers, a Louis Armstrong CD, my phosphor watch box, my Skags watch box, and a feather duster, and a pink eraser. Very interesting, I know. Cool. Right here I have paper and hard drives and DVDs and cleaning supplies. And alright, quickly I'd like to show you what's in this little cabinet. Alright, I have optical media, DVDs, TI-84 cover, DS, the Casio I'm not even focusing. Alright, the Casio stand that my little calculator watch was on. That calculator watch that I never wear. An iPod mini, glasses case, a coin jar, a yo-yo, a Nintendo DS charger, duct tape, a retro camcorder that I recorded my first Tour My Room video with, my Tour My Room 2008. It's not available on YouTube anymore because stupid YouTube decided to delete some of my videos from the past. Anyways, Game Boy Advance. That's not the actual Game Boy Advance itself, that's a case. And then old vinyl records, DS Lite games, or DS games, and iPad case, a polyurethane iPad case. This is my piano. It's mainly for display purposes as well. Like, I suck at the piano. I can only play piano by memorizing keys. I can't read music. That's my little chair that my sister got me for my, when was it, 12th birthday. Shoes, Vans and Nikes, and flip-flops. So yeah, this is my room. This is my office space, my little office space. I do most of my work in here. And that's basically it. That's Tour My Room 2011. Hi. Alright, so I'd like to conclude this video right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this video, please comment, please like it, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And that's about it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video next week. Bye-bye. Whee! Let's dock it. Alright. Oh, I'm still recording. Huh? I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'll stop recording now. Bye.